This episode is brought to you by our Patreon. Shout out to the community that keeps the Pokemon Professor Network rolling. For $1 a month, you can support the network and join our Discord at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor. What's up, Pokemon TCG fans? Welcome to episode 203 of Special Conditions, where competing and collecting collide. It's Saturday, May 9th, 2026. I'm your host, Adam, and I am joined here with my co-host, Justin. How's it going, sir?
It's going well.
Okay, all right. I sincerely want to just shout out really quickly to Lane the Main, aka Good Morning Johto, for stepping in and helping us out, filling in for me. I appreciate it. I loved the episode. You guys did great. Just kudos to you guys for being able to make it happen when I wasn't here. So I appreciate that.
No, it was good having Lane around again. It's fun to have him, talk about the, as he likes to call, the dirty underbelly of the card space.
Yeah, we'll definitely have him back on with all three of us, because it's always a fun show when we're all together,
Mm-hmm.
But you got me and Justin today, folks. So buckle in or unbuckle. I don't know if you're stopped in a car, or if you're in a car, buckle up. You know what I'm saying? But on this week's show, we got a little bit to talk about. Just a little bit. I went to a few card shows. I vended at a few of them. And then I just had a card show that I went to as a shopper, a buyer. And that was a lot of fun. I know. I know. We'll get into it. I can talk for hours about this stuff. And then we'll talk a little bit about Chaos Rising. Pre-release is here, so we'll be ready for that. And then we'll talk about, Pokemon is too popular for its own promos, which is a topic. We
keep having this topic. This topic keeps coming up. We don't necessarily talk about it, but every time there's a special promo.
Yeah, you're wondering why you've never seen the GameStop Gengar. Whoa. I mean, I haven't seen a GameStop promo since PSA and them merged, because I think... I mean, it's one of those, either the employees are helping specific people out in order to benefit themselves. I'm just saying that out loud because it has to be, because I've never seen a promo, and it's very frustrating to go into GameStops. And then it's I complain to corporate, and they're like, which location was this? And that it's yes, that doesn't solve the problem. I still didn't get a promo. I'm just telling you what happened. And they're like, fair, I'm really concerned.
The last time I tried to get a GameStop promo, probably 6 months ago or longer, an employee had one for himself, but he gave it to me. I was like, are you sure? You don't have to give it to me. It was the Snorlax GameStop one.
Oh, that's really nice of them. Yeah, I think that's the last one I got. That's the last one I got before things hit the fan. So, pun intended. Yeah, I didn't see the Suicune. I didn't see did Dragonite even have? I mean... I feel like
I honestly have not been following those promos because
it's just not worth it.
I'm just not going into those stores anymore. It's not worth the time.
Yeah. So and that's the thing. I rarely go into GameStop now because I know how disappointed I am. Come at me. Come at me, GameStop. Your prices are jacked up. I understand that the market is where the market is, and you're just I'm holding on. It's a little frustrating. I get it. That's why you have product, is because it's so expensive that you might as well just have GameStop the card show and just be a scalper. You should take product from GameStop, has set up a table and be like, hey, it's GameStop, drop off your PSA submissions. I kid you not, you'd probably do a lot better than it being in the store. Just saying. Sorry, I get a little heated.
Since you brought that up, let's go ahead and talk about
more promos.
More promos. So, Pokemon Mega Festa was shut down in Korea after 40,000 people turned up for this Magikarp promo card. So this is brought to you by our friends at Poke Beach. We personally know a guy who went to this. He went for the Magikarp stuff. I don't know if he got a card. JT Valor, he went to this event. I saw a picture on his Facebook. It looked like he had a good time. He had the Magikarp hat on. But yes.
Which, by the way, are not cheap. I still have one sealed. I mean, the cat chewed on the plastic bag a little bit, but I do still have one. I just don't know what to do with it.
All right. So
I don't
let's
really
look at this. First off, it's a Korean special card. It is Magikarp flopping as he always does, but he's like over a wave and he's like bigger than life.
Pikachu's in the classic card. Gyarados is in the card. Psyduck's in the card. Zoom in on the card. I don't know what else is in the card, but
yes. So it's Pikachu's like surfing on. I don't know if that's a rock or what that is, but there's Psyduck. There's also a shiny Magikarp on the card.
No, that's what did it. That's what did it. That's the reason.
Shiny Magikarp is what did it. Not the Gyarados, not the school of fish, not the Psyduck, not even the stamp. It was the shiny Magikarp.
Yep.
It is a cool stamp though. Pokémon Mega Festa 2026. We're so zoomed in, it looks like pixelated in like an AI image.
And
but
look at the clouds too. The cloud is Magikarp, and the other cloud is.
I didn't notice that. Oh my!
There is so much going on in this card. That is why.
This okay. I take it back. This card is incredible.
Tell me how many people were out here waiting for this card.
So many people, and the hype is crazy because if you read this article on PokeBeach, they're talking about. Wait, what? Wait a minute. What? According to attendees, crowds began forming in the forest 5 hours before the event started. The situation was especially sensitive given the Seoul Halloween crowd crush in 2022, which resulted in 159 deaths. Holy hell.
What?
What? That's insane. That's a story for another time. Once crowds began overwhelming the Seoul forest, the city deployed police and fire trucks to disperse the gathering. The Magikarp card distribution was halted shortly after it began, with the promo only handed out for a few minutes. So most people didn't even get it. Okay,
that's insane.
So if you keep looking into this, a staff guy then inside a log cabin to exchange area. At the exchange area to discuss the situation, people had been waiting since early morning, refused to leave. Angry participants began banging on the doors, forcing them to open, shouting curse words at the staff, and chaos broke out. To be fair, if I had been waiting there for hours, I would be pissed off. It's like,
yeah, but you
in
don't,
a vacuum,
you don't start yelling.
Yes,
Yeah.
but like, you wait there for 5 hours and they tell you, sorry, go home, get lost. Another attendee posted, I went to the event with my kid. We almost got trapped, unable to escape. I can't help but think Pokemon Korea planned it too carelessly. Both participants and regular citizens ended up getting hurt in the mess.
Wow, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
All over a children's card game Pokemon promo. Are you serious right now?
The company stated anyone who completed the stamp rally will be able to submit a form starting May 4th to receive the promo card. Well, at least there's a way for them to get the card. Because I would be upset if I couldn't get it. But yeah, here's like the official post. It's going on eBay for $200. Shocking. Not.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. Kind of crazy.
Well, the good news is if they're doing it that way, they can just print more. And then if you fill out this form or fill out the hunt, I guess what is the actual requirements? And then if it seems like doable, then that would be, it's like maybe take a trip, go get those stamp rallies.
But is it dugongable?
That was an Aurora Beam. That's all I got. Yeah. That's wild, Justin. See, and that's the thing. It's like these promos are just getting insane. Like even the Pikachu promo for Pokemon Day, it's like those boxes still sell for $30. Like the Pikachu has been like at a steady like $3 to $4 range, and then like I just looked recently, it's like $8 now. It's like what?
But
the funny part is that the sealed box is still $30. It's like I know it comes with 3 packs, but like, hey, come on.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, is this time, do I finally, I don't sell anything. That's just not how I am. I'm a hoarder. I admit it. But maybe it's time with the how wild some prices are. Maybe I do finally start
Justin, just like
offloading
I
some
just have
stuff.
stacks of reverse hollow. Like I get it. Like,
Maybe I just need to send
I,
it to you to sell. I'm gonna mail it to you.
I mean,
You go to the show, you offload my cards.
I could do that. I could do that. We can talk. We can talk.
Yeah, we'll talk
Behind
we'll
the
talk
scenes.
offline.
100%.
But
All right, so
Adam, speaking of sending
Justin.
you things, I did.
Yeah,
send
I got
you
a
something.
package. I got like a thing on my email. It was like, "Hey, your UPS package has been delivered." And I was like, "What? Say what?" And then I looked at that. I said, "Oh, that says it's from Justin Keller."
Just outing
Proceeds
me in front of the
to say
audience.
address and dox us both. No, I'm just kidding. But I have to break into it because I gotta know what's in it.
Hopefully, it's still in there.
Well, it felt a little light. I said it can't be a watermelon. I know the last time you sent me a watermelon. There's no coffee in here. I didn't see a Dunkin' Donuts cup.
You can get your own coffee. I don't have the Good Morning Johto branded stuff.
Justin, what is this?
I forgot how I wrapped it. I was like, yeah. So I know how you are with the play Pokemon hats and stuff. So I thought I'd get you one.
Thank you, Justin. Holy cow, this
Yeah.
is the coolest thing in the world. Look at this. Psh,
Yeah.
It doesn't even fit over the headphones.
Also, I love the colors on it. It's got the play regional stamp on the side. Yeah,
I'm gonna wear this.
you should.
I'm gonna wear this to New England Card House. I'm gonna wear this to
Nice.
ShinyCon. I'm gonna be the coolest kid
Yeah.
in I'm gonna be the coolest cucumber. Look, a piece of cardboard. No, I'm just kidding. It looks like some packs in here.
Yeah.
I
I know
still
you don't
there's
ever
no
have packs
watermelon.
open.
There's no
Oh.
watermelon in there.
It's underneath the box.
Well, thank you, Justin. This was unexpected. Right? How do I damage all of these cards all at once?
All right. So, shall we have a pack battle then?
Let's do a pack battle.
I know. I was like, how do I package individual booster packs inside this big box? I was like, okay, what if I put them in a card saver 1 and then put cardboard around it? I don't know. It's probably overkill.
Oh, Ascended Heroes, dude?
Yeah.
No.
I
This
had
one feels like a
forgotten-
god pack. This one feels like
It
a
might
god
be.
pack.
It might be. So I had forgotten. I
But
pre-ordered
this one
this
does not feel like a god pack.
from Pokemon Center forever ago. And so I had a couple booster bundles show up at my house. I was like, oh.
Wait a minute. Hold up. All right, so pack battle with just one of these, and then we can save the other one for the next show, or do you want to do both?
Up to you. It depends. If both of our packs are duds. All right. I'm going to guess for mine grass, yours is going to be water.
Water and grass. Okay, mine's going to be Pikachu.
Oh, got him.
Code
All right,
is
Mike.
Oh, sorry.
You go for
7GMBM4Z ZNYMZ6. That's a lot of Z's and M's. And
I just showed mine on the
sixes.
screen.
And I just threw
Okay.
mine away. I'm going to say
All right,
lightning for both. Lightning for both. One to the front. Ooh.
Oh,
a
wait.
grass energy.
I got them reversed. I said grass for me, water for you, right?
Yeah,
And it's
see,
water
that's a
for me,
reverse.
grass for
That's
you.
a
how-
reverse hollow.
And it's a reverse hollow. That's hilarious.
Ultra
I got
Ball.
Rotom,
Numel.
Tepig,
Dynamo.
Pancham,
Mischievous.
Poochyena,
Poochie
Gold
Poochie
Duck.
Goo. Astaravia.
Boss's Orders,
Ends pee pee up.
feels funny
Cynthia's
every time.
Gabite.
Ooh, I like that Charmeleon. This is
No, it was funny because some guy was saying, he's like,
Team
yeah,
Rocket's
people really
Warcraft.
like Ends PP up. I'm like, dude.
because we're all 10 years old. Frostmoth.
Raboot.
And the last card.
Oh, you got a Cynthia's Garchomp.
Garchomp.
I got a Ethan's Macargo.
Womp womp. But hey, playable card.
All right, I lost. Let's open another one.
We could. It's up to you.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll show mine on
All right.
screen, and Justin will read his
Okay,
out.
man, I was so close on the last one. This time I'm gonna say
I'm saying both lightning.
Steel and Darkness. All right, my code is 4G9 VT9J LP2 2W9. So, you know what's funny? Like, I think these codes are like shorter. Did they take a letter out? I don't know. Something feels different about it.
I don't know.
All right, Grass
Oh.
and Fire. Dang, that
Oh,
was my
Christmas-
first guess.
Christmas
Was Grass and
colors.
Fire, but then I was like, no, Tarantula,
Hitmontop.
Ghastly,
Rufflet. Ooh, another
Orlix.
Dynamo.
Vanillish or Ends Vanillish.
Silicoon. Cynthia's
Team
Spiritomb.
Rocket's Energy.
Team Rocket's Mimikyu.
Bayleaf.
Vicabolt. Vicabolt.
Team
Vicavolt.
Rocket's Archer. Iono's
Spidops.
Kilowattrel with the reverse lightning. Oh, let's go!
Oh, you got Hops Trevenant. Let's go.
Hops Trevenant. The is this considered a secret
an
rare?
art
It
rare.
is the secret rare. Yeah, the art rare.
Ooh, Terrapagos Hollow.
And Ins
All right,
fresh
I think
rare.
I lost that.
Okay.
Both packs I lost.
Yes. Womp womp.
Well, I appreciate you. Yeah, see, like if I had pulled the God pack, then that's like, you'd feel bad. So that was good. That was good.
Yeah.
But hey, those are probably the second and third and fourth packs because I got the Larrys. I got the Larrys. So I opened 2 packs. I
Also, I like how Hop is just like tee hee hee tee hee hee.
Yeah,
on the-
I
on
like
the
that
code.
art though. That is such a beautiful art.
And because like Hop, he's got like the purple hair and it's the purple background on the card. Who is this by? This is by Tomowaka. I don't know that one. Revenant.
know if-
Using
I
its
don't know if-
roots as a nervous system, it controls the trees in the forest. It's kind to the Pokemon that reside in its body. That's a weird statement.
It better be kind to those Pokemon. Well, hey,
Yes.
I mean, at least I got a Gabite and a Spiritomb. I think I need
There you
those.
go. Cynthia's deck incoming.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining us while we open some Ascended Heroes, and I got roasted.
Boom roasted.
Boom roasted. So it's currently the 9th, not last weekend, but the weekend prior. I did. I don't even know when the dates were. I think it was. No, it was the week prior to that. So it was Sunday was New England Card House, which is a great show. Always a great time. Love everybody that comes out and sees me. A lot of great cards got traded, sold, bought. It was an amazing time. They did a bunch of giveaways like normal. The day before that was a Saturday, and there was like a free card show that they kind of sprang it up, and I was like, hey, can I do that? And they're like, sure. And then they gave me like all the details, and it was like, they don't provide tables, they don't provide chairs, you have to provide those, and it's free. So it's like,
Did you
there's
have tables and chairs?
I had one, and I made the investment to get a second table because I was like, well, if I can control how much space I get, I'm going to go for 2 tables.
Why not?
And so I did it. I had a lot of fun. I was one of...
This is the free one?
This is the free one. It's like there's an apartment complex on the top, and then in the middle is like a strip mall with a bunch of stores in it. And there's like an antique shop in there, and there's like a hair salon and a bar and a restaurant, and like it's just so. And like first off, there's like a restaurant in there, amazing food by the way. But they were doing it Saturday and Sunday. I said I couldn't. I had prior engagements for Sunday. New England Card House came first, clearly, and it was a good show. I mean, I made some pretty big purchases and trades. Somebody was interested in starting to vend. One of the people putting it on, and they were like, I don't have a lot of inventory. It'd be really cool to have like a lot of slabs, a lot of singles, and so like basically I hooked them up and let them pick as like a ton of stuff and traded for some of their cards, and they were happy. I was happy. And then I made a big purchase of a lot of vintage. There was also a shining Steelix.
When you say big, you mean like
all the like
higher dollar cards, or like a bunch of commons and uncommons?
Well, it was just the shining Steelix that was on the up and up, if you will.
Man, Steelix, that's a fun card.
Actually, no, there was a bunch of verse series cards, and then now for those of you that don't know, the verse series cards, they kind of look like e-readers. Those were not released in English. To my knowledge, I've never seen an English one, or else I'd have the PSA 10 Delibird.
Did you
English
text
too.
me photos of this?
I did.
Trying to look.
I'm sure I did. And I basically got a bunch of verse series cards, and now all of the verse series cards, when I took them out and looked at them and like inspected them, they all look near mint or better. Like they look very gradable, and I was like, And I'm upset that I didn't just trust my gut when I walked in the day prior to the show and saw that he had like a crazy amount of inventory. He had like the Dragonite that from the verse series. He had Charizard from the verse series, and it's like we're talking like Charizard's like $200+. You know, Dragonite's around the same, and it's like I just don't have that to drop in a windfall like that. And you know, it was just I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
So I kind of had walked in and I was like, oh man, I need all of these. So I just kind of was like, listen, I'll see you tomorrow. And within a day, the big ones got taken. So trust your gut, folks. Trust your instincts. But I did get a Shining Steelix, a bunch of Verse Series cards, and a ton of vintage bulk, which was really cool. I had a great time. No complaints on my end. I mean, foot traffic wasn't as crazy as it could be. And then they said that they announced that they're going to do it like every other weekend. So every 2 weeks. And that kind of takes away from like the specialness of it. And that like feels, so it's less important to go, if that makes sense. The next one they're doing is not Mother's Day, but my mother's birthday. Oh. So I am like, holy crap, like, do I go? It's not that it would take all day. It's just like 10 to 3. So it's not a big time commitment. It's just getting there and coming back. But I had a lot of fun. I think it's definitely worth like the ability to test out different options, if you will. Because Chanel has been making like Pokemon planters. Like she does a lot of like, just makes like with fake flowers and stuff. And she's just been like insert Pokemon. I mean, she's like gluing them to it and like making it an actual like piece. They look amazing. People on Whatnot were like, hey, you should sell those. And I'm like, yeah, but if I shipped it to you, you'd complain because it fell apart because it's a plant.
I found the pictures. At least some of the ones that you sent me. Oh, I need to rotate this one.
Yeah, if you could just rotate that, that'd be great.
I don't know.
Yeah, so signing Steelix. There's 2 Delibirds. Holy cow!
Yeah, here's the Steelix. Look at that Spearow.
Yeah, well, that's
the e-reader series.
The bulk vintage. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what is this Pikachu? I don't even recognize that.
So
one.
that's the Pikachu's from Expedition.
Oh, is this your VS Delibird?
Yes, which I believe, if I remember correctly, I don't have my Delibird suitcase thing. It's in my storage unit. So
This Delibird's like pink. I didn't realize that.
yes, I don't know. I don't think it's shiny. I think it's just the sunlight.
Yeah,
On
but
it
it
or
kind of
something.
reminds me of like how in the anime, what was it, the Indigo League? No, the Orange Islands. You know how they like the Orange Islands? They always had like Pokemon that were slightly different colors.
Yes.
They weren't shinies. They were just kind of, this is the
Off.
tropical version.
Yes.
It kind of reminds me of that.
This is the pink Butterfree. That's not the right shiny,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
but like
fun.
this was like that was everything I made that day. I literally was like, this is all that I have in Venmo. Like he's like, "Ugh," he's like, you're pushing it. I'm like, that's all I have, and I got it, and he was happy. This is New England Card House.
Okay, man, it
That's
looks packed. Looks like a good
it is
showing.
always packed. It is such a good show. Just the vibes there. Everybody there is like a collector. You can feel it in the room. I enjoy New England Card House so much.
So you go to the next picture.
Oh yeah. There's,
For a second, I thought the guy in the green behind you was Danny Phantom.
no.
It's not him.
And no, people were saying that we
don't worry.
we,
I'll
we look like brothers.
I'll X out Ashton's face or put a smiley face over him.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. No, but Ashton, I let him set up like his own like case right there. So he was selling stuff out of there, and then he was like, "Oh, like if I walk around?" And I'm like, "Oh, if you walk around, like I'm not watching your case. You gotta take everything out and put it away. Give me more space because like my binders, I didn't have a lot of space. I think it's like a 6-foot table there. It's pretty tight quarters, but it's all good,
Yeah.
And then,
This is from today.
Yeah.
Right? Nice. This is that bulk ETB you bought.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Cool.
giving
So
away
this
the
will be like
secret sauce here.
Is this like
Yes.
next? All right, you bought this Pikachu.
Yeah, it was 16. I got it for 15.
Nice.
And then
The Detective Pikachu side
the Ditto had a price tag of $5. The Charmeleon had a price tag of $2, and the TGA slab was priced at $20. And then the Meowth and the Psyduck did not have a picture, and they were just like 15. I'm like, okay.
All right, done.
I was expecting more than 20, but all right. And then Lumiose City, if you know, you know. But these were both $3, and I offered them $5.
Oh, I love the. I don't know that I would ever use Lumiose City as a stadium, but I love the art on this card. I love the Baneri. It reminds me so much of the game. Great card. I got to pick that up for the collection.
Yeah, I'm collecting like all the full art stuff, but you need
and then
Meowth to play.
EX. You just need it to play.
It's like
I still need to
Pheasantipity.
buy. I haven't gone back to my locals since rotation happened, and so I need to pick up some Meowths.
Well, I don't think they're too expensive. And then this was just like somebody was like, I just want to get out of my collection. I'm like, what do you want for it? and then because he had said 75, and I was like, okay. And then he's like, oh, but I have these too. And I was like, all right, another 25. Like, all right.
Yeah.
And if
Nice.
you can see, there's
some older stuff. Like there's this Lurantis GX up here.
Yes, but I think anybody that's looking at this is looking at like Lance's Charizard, the full art Blissey, the Gengar from Trainer
is
Gallery.
Lance's Charizard going
Ditto.
for more money these days?
It's not insane. I think it's like 10 maybe.
I mean, 10 is insane for what used to be like a 99-cent card.
Yes. Well, I like, and that's the thing too. It's like I saw a bunch of PSA 10 celebration stuff, and I was like, I had all I could do to stop myself.
And then what about this Gengar? This one.
So it's raw. It is typically a very sought after one. This was like a $4 or $5 card for the longest time, and then Gengar's just gotten so much love, and everybody's bought them up, so it's now sitting at like $50.
Jeez. It's insane. Maybe I need to offload my Gengars. I don't need that bad.
And then I just picked up some random vintage stuff. You know, the Kabutos, because you got to pick them up. Cubones.
Yes.
And Pikachu, Weezing. I don't know. I just looked at the backs, and I was like, these all look pretty reasonable. And they went on $1 each.
You're bearing the lead. This card right here. The full
No,
heel.
that's what I'm saying. Anytime, like, you know how many people's bulks that I've gone through for vintage stuff? They have recycles, they have Pokeballs, they have all these different trainers. Nobody ever has full heal.
Also, can we talk about what is this? Are we injecting ourselves with this full heal? I'm gonna zoom in.
Go to the left.
Yeah,
just don't look. Yeah, there you go.
Wow, you can like really zoom in on this photo.
That's a needle right there. That is a needle.
Okay, so we're like injecting ourselves. This is like steroids or something that we're injecting ourselves to be healed.
And I have a PSA 10 raw, like not a raw, but I have a PSA 10 full heal as well. I didn't realize the Snivy has a little bend in it. That was kind of.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's one of those like I'm moving so quick. I'm literally just going like table to table to table to table to table. Because it's like I was on a very limited window here.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, the Pikachu's like, that's like they had them priced for $4. That's right. That's what they had. Like, but I just bought them because like the last time I looked, they said $8, and I was like, ah. And then I love the full art megas, so I'm just picking those up. And
they're just so fun for cheap.
And then I saw the Mega
really
Embor. It's a promo. I'm like,
wait, what is this? This is a Digimon card?
No, that is a One Piece card.
Ah. Okay.
So yeah,
and then
Ashton took all my Zygardes, so I had to buy one for myself. And Counter Gain, I had to get one for myself.
Oh, so is Ashton playing? Is Ashton wanting to play?
He's gonna build that deck. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
He currently owns 3 of the full arts and 4 of the regular arts, and he's gotten me to make the bold purchase of the SAR, but he needs to earn it, and he has not shown me that he's ready to earn it. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And so essentially I paid $15 for that, so I got $2 off. But I don't know, it's just one of those things, like, you know, I walked away from somebody because they were like, I don't know. When you don't have prices on things, it makes it very hard to.
Nope.
Oh yeah, don't look at that. No, it makes it very hard to interact. Like, if they're like, "Oh yeah, it's all collector," it's like collector changes daily. So again, if it was that Pikachu, everybody in the room has it, you know, $4 or $5 or whatever, because it's like, you know. But if they're looking like, there's that day that it just spiked, you know what I mean? So like it's pulling that information, and it's like, oh, okay. So it's like there's no chance to get a deal. There's no chance to.
Oh, I didn't share the picture
to make anything work.
You have a Mega Gengar EX, the white shiny one.
Oh yeah. That was a trade.
Is that worth sharing or no? I don't know.
Nah, it's fine. But it's just one of those, like, I have a lot of fun trying to hunt for deals. There was not a lot of dollar binders, which is, I enjoy going through those. And every Pokemon vendor there, it was very like 50% sports, 50% Pokemon. Like there was like 2 people that were Pokemon, but they also had One Piece. And it was very difficult to get into any like Pokemon vendor. Like if they had a binder, I couldn't get it. Like people were already looking through the binders, and it's like, those are my favorite things to look through, because it's like, you know, I want to find the Garganacl art rares. Like I don't know. I just enjoy the art rares. I enjoy like shinies. I enjoy all that like fun stuff. So it's like I always try to get those for $1. That's like my goal. And if I can't, I try to get the most popular Pokemon.
That would
and
be
stuff that I need for a deck. Yeah, like Snorlax, Eevee, Evolutions, stuff like that.
Yeah. So so that was.
And I'm always looking for,
you
know, Arcanites from my boy Justin. And
Yeah, boy.
and
Okay,
like
speaking of Arcanine,
the person that I walked away from looked, they had a first edition. I don't like, I look at base set stuff, I just look at it as all the same. I understand there's shadowless, I understand there's first edition, I understand there's unlimited. It's all the same to me. So
yeah.
like, he did have a first edition, so like I expected that to be like, you know, 10-15 bucks. Like, I was ready, and he's like, yeah, that's like $90. And I'm like, okay, I don't want that, sorry. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
And I'm sure it is. I wasn't expecting that. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah. No. I wouldn't expect you to buy something from me that costs that much.
And then he's like looking through cards. He's like, yeah, the stack's like, everything's like $1. He's like, I'll cut you a deal. And it's like, I come back, there's probably like 40 cards total. And he's like, yeah, so like 140. And I was like, what? And I was like, okay, well, what if I just want the one piece cards? And there's literally 19 of them. And he's like 40. And I'm like, okay, I don't want any of them. I'm sorry. I walked away.
I lied.
I don't want any of them.
We're leaving.
I'm like, these are all super rares. Like they're like 50-cent cards. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm so sorry. And I will admit,
Okay,
he did have a Buddy Buddy Poffin, which was like $5. There's some amazing rares, but like the ones I had were like the dollar ones, like the Zacian, Zamazenta, and like Reshiram's. So I was like,
Alright. It's proving harder to find than I thought, so we're just gonna give that up for another time. But 90's probably right. It's probably an expensive card. But anyways, I was scrolling through Bulbapedia the other day, and just like, I haven't looked at here recently, and then sometimes I like to look at the image references section, because like you can look up a Pokemon and you can just look through the entirety of where that Pokemon is referenced in images, like toys, merch, random art pieces in Japan, stuff like that. So I was scrolling through like Arcanine and Growlithe, and I came across this card where Growlithe made a cameo, and I had never seen it before. This Pokemon fan club card. Have you seen Growlithe on this Pokemon fan club card before?
no.
Yeah, so it's an e-reader card from right here in the front. See him right there?
Oh, he's backwards.
Yeah. So
that's
like,
why I've never noticed it.
If I wasn't looking on that Bulbapedia page, I would never have known. I don't know how other people find the cameo cards, other than I don't know.
Where did you find it? Did you go into like?
Yeah, here. Let me pull this up.
Because for the listeners at home, we got to figure out how we let them know so they can look. I mean, me too. I mean, I'm curious to see what Delibird there is.
Give me a second here.
You get 2 seconds. 2 seconds. There we go.
Watch it like not be this website. Okay. So
you have to
here's
click the
Growlithe.
Pokemon.
So like I went to Growlithe, and then I think I just did.
So you just typed in Growlithe?
Oh man, this we're like freaking out here. Oh, here. Let me share it from a different browser window. No, this is the right browser window. It's just being really funky. Okay, yeah, so Growlithe images in the Bulbapedia archives. So hopefully the image stops jumping. But so it's like all the video game references. It's like everything, right? So, and it's fun. If you've never looked at this, you can look how it appears in all the games. They've just got these sprites. Here's the back of Growlithe, if he was your Pokemon in the different games. There's the shiny versions. Here's this Growlithe 30 image. It's just a fun image to have. Here's the Hisuian Growlithe one for the 30th anniversary. But no, I'm scrolling through here and I'm like, oh, okay.
The lenticular.
So So let's first look at the Detective Pikachu card. Now, I'm a fan of Detective Pikachu, so I came through this the natural way. But if you weren't a fan of Detective Pikachu, you may not know that Growlithe is on this card. It's there's that art. There's another Pikachu card with Growlithe front. He's not center, but he's in the front of the card. There's a Gengar in here. There's a lot of cameos in this particular Pikachu card. Is this what you call the lenticular? Adam?
No. I did see that one. Do you have that?
I don't know if I have this. Since this isn't the TCG, I'm not as like gung. I mean, I'll get one eventually, but I'm not like trying as hard to get these.
Okay. Well, I know that I saw one in somebody's binder, and I was like, I don't know if you have that.
If it's like a reasonable price, yes, I want it. If it's not, then I can pass.
How much is unreasonable with that card?
I don't know. Like, it's just gotta like make sense to you. Like, if it's like $10, sure. If it's like 100, no.
Oh, okay.
So what is this? This is like from Cafe Remix. But no, like I'm just scrolling through here, and it's not gonna like necessarily be called a card. So like this one, Erica's Kindness. This is one of the last times I looked through here. This is how I found Erica's Kindness with Growlithe on it.
Wow.
See, like it's not even necessarily tagged to Growlithe. It's just I recognize that as a TCG card. Okay, so to the next page, like there's like these little tokens from whatever that game is in Japan. There's a bunch of stuff on here. Okay, here's like the whole section on cards.
Holy
so it's
cow.
like, so there's like the shiny Growlithe from the Pocket, from TCG Pocket that I don't play. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool, but it's not a physical card, so obviously I don't need it. Like, this is another one that I wish was a real card, where Growlithe has a treat on his nose, also from TCG Pocket. Maybe I can get someone to make it like a proxy for me.
Oh, speaking of that.
Yeah.
I don't have it on me. So I shared it on the Special Conditions Instagram. We now have one, by the way.
Hey.
And somebody, like an artist, is taking them and actually like rendering them with like texture.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw someone that had them in their binder, and they're like, we don't know how they'll work yet, but they had like the Umbreons, Evolutions, a bunch of popular Pokemon, and they specifically got one, that Delibird, for me. They were like, we were hoping we'd see you.
That's fun.
And it like, it's from Pocket, but it's got like literal like texture to it. It looks like the most real, not real card I've ever touched.
Yeah, that's cool. But there's a couple other Growlithe cameo cards. I pretty much know all the Arcanine stuff, but the Growlithe cameos I really had not looked through. And since he's more of like, the puppy Pokemon, and it's a little easier to like stick into things, and it's like, been teamed up with like Officer Jenny. So like from the anime, so there's like some anime cards. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there. There might be better ways to look, but this is how I look. Now, do you ever watch Danny Phantom, his channel?
Yes. Yep.
Go watch his video. He put out a video recently about collecting Pokemon in 2026, because there's like, there's different ways to collect it, and it's all stuff we've talked about before. But he mentioned a couple websites that I had not been to before.
Is this like eBay?
eBay. I've never been to eBay. You know what? You got me. No, I'm going to pull up his video real quick because I blanked. It's just that time of the day. I blanked on
what the website
what
was.
it was.
Okay.
Let's see.
Incredible, because like I just saw like Pokemon Rumble, like the Delibird art style for that, and then also I think Bloxels or something, not Bloxels, whatever the blocky form of Pokemon was. I just saw Delibird in that, and I'm like, what? I never saw that.
Let's see. Okay, so he talks about, like cameo cards, which is what reminded me of this for today, talking about, how I found that new Growlithe cameo
Oh, wow.
card.
I didn't even know that Greninja had Charizard above
A Charizard Shadow. Yeah, he's
That's
like
so cool.
In the video, he talks about how embarrassing it was that he loves Greninja and loves this card, but he's like, I don't even want to admit how long it took me to realize that was Charizard's Shadow.
Wow. I think I have that promo.
Where does he? Okay, the GigaDex.com. The GigaDex.com. Let's make sure this is a real website and I typed it incorrectly.
They're like, now loading.
Okay. A custom Google Sheet you can have to track and organize them all from Pat Flynn. Just add your name and email below. Okay. Yeah. So I'll do that later. So I'm not sharing my email with everyone. But yeah, that's like a cool way to track, if you wanted to do the way Pat Flynn does his GigaDex. So basically collecting one card for every single Pokemon for all 1,025 Pokemon. And you don't have to have like the craziest cards. It could literally just be cards you pull out of your binder so you have a dex of all the Pokemon. Or out of your bulk, or your favorite cards, or this one.
And
is
then what
fun. I
about
like
forms?
this art.
Do forms count as numbers, or you know what I mean?
I think in
is a
this
Hisuian
scenario,
Voltorb?
no, because like Hisuian Growlithe does not have his own number. It's a
So which one
regional
would
form.
you choose? Ooh, that's the real topic.
I mean, I would have to go with regular, but that's tough because I love Hisuian Growlithe so much. His little emo haircut.
It does look pretty much like a phase.
Yeah. Mom, it's not a phase. It's a way of life. And then, let's see, there's another website. And I don't remember if we went to this website before, but it was called artofpokemon.com.
That sounds new.
Yes, the Art of Pokemon by PKMJP. So we go to cards. I guess let's just go to Glory of Team Rocket. And so they got all like the Team Rocket cards here. I guess they're in Japanese, which is fine.
Well, it did say JPN. Typically, that means like.
But like these are good like high resolution images, as an alternate to like, TCG Player or something else or Limitless. But what he was doing, so let's see. There's artwork. No, okay. Illustrators. What was fun is if you wanted to go based off of illustrations. So there's like different collections in here. So the 2003 Pikachu project. I don't know what that is. Those all go together. I've never seen this before.
Trick. Right?
But if you wanted to look up like an artist, so
the one artist
like Tomokazu Kamiya, for example.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say everyone loves this artist.
Then
that's why the Carablast is so expensive. Makes sense now.
Oh, did you see this and then wonder? Yeah.
No, I just know it's from Black and White, so I just assume that it's expensive. But also because Gengar. Wow.
Yeah. So if you wanted to like, this is the website I would use if I was collecting through an artist, which is something I would entertain in a future collection time. Maybe not right now while the market is so hot and if everything feels
most of these cards
expensive.
are like common uncommons. I know the drowsy. You gotta get that while it's
like, oh, I love this Dreepy. Like he just looks.
I actually have like a stack of this artist just because people are always asking about it.
Like the Seviper. Yeah, like you're right. There's so many commons and uncommons you could have just to like share. Or like I have so many of this Pyukumuku. I wonder if you could like. I had an idea. What if you like obviously figure out what the cost of these things, but you had like an artist,
a binder by artist. Yeah,
and you could just have them all $1. I don't know, 50 cents, whatever makes sense. Oh, this Croconaut's fun. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I just thought, go watch this video. I'll try and remember to link it in the notes. I'm terrible at remembering those things. But it was a well done video talking about different ways to collect in 2026. All right, Adam, let's take a break. When we come back, we will finish out the last of our news stories.
All right, sounds great. Let's take a break. So we'll be back right after this. And we are back. Thank you all so much for that break. I know we've been going a little long. We'll try to make the back half a little shorter. And just want to give a shout out to our patrons, our gym leaders, Maddie G, Espion Willow, KJ Demand, Herbert, Brandy, PJ, Fisher J, and James, and our executive producer, Tish Smith, as well as the other executive producers on the network, Monkey Bread, Xander, and Kate the Cons. And shout out to our Elite Four, Ozark Renee. And huge shout out to Boris for the Giovanni tier. Everything we do here on the Pokemon Professor Network is powered by our community. You can join our community of supporters on patreon.com/Pokemon Professor for as little as $1 a month, where you can support a collective of hardworking part-time creators that have a passion for Pokemon, podcasting, and the community here at the Pokemon Professor Network. All right, we'll just quickly pass through Chaos Rising. Pre-releases are this weekend and next weekend. The English set is releasing on May 22nd.
Do you think you're going to be able to make it to one?
The one I would have been able to make it would have been today, but I opted to go to a card show instead. Yeah, well, theoretically, it was at like noontime, and it could have been done.
Weren't you getting lunch with your grandma?
It was my grandmother's birthday, so I had to show up, So I had my fun and then lunch with my family. So that was the most important thing. Ashton's not with me. I would rather do it with Ashton just because I want him to enjoy the game and like us being able to go play and have packs at the same time. So it's like, I don't know if I'll do that free show. I think actually searching for a pre-release and attending one would probably be the better use of our time, to be honest. So I will try to find one.
Pre-releases are fun. At least they can be fun. They're not always fun. They can be fun.
Yeah, typically I just get nothing and Ashton gets the good cards. But because I'm a skilled deck builder, I try my hardest to win, and then he's just like got at the big guys, and he's like, do I put in like 58 energies? And I'm like, no.
59 energies.
No, it's 30 because it's 40, but it's okay. I'll figure it out. I don't know yet. I would like to go. I would like to participate, but even like I feel like card shops even like, purely like I feel like they're charging more now. I don't know. I just get rubbed the wrong way by a lot of places, so it has to make sense. That's all.
Well, I mean, they're charging more now because it's like a more expensive product and the cards just cost more. That's just how it is now.
Yeah.
I think they're all like $30 anymore.
Okay, that makes sense.
At least the ones where I'm paying that, I always get the 3 packs for playing or whatever. They're not trying to stiff me the packs. The extra ones. Now, whether you use those extra 3 packs to build your deck or it's just given to you at the end remains to be seen. It's kind of store dependent.
Yeah. And we'll cover the set in the next episode just because it'll be 2 weeks from now. We will have more information.
It'll be fresh.
Yeah, we'll see tournament
also,
results,
this would be like a 3-hour podcast.
Yes, exactly. Because Justin likes to read every single card and not just like a few, which is okay.
Let's read Pikachu EX.
It does Thunder Shock. It does damage, and then flip a coin. If heads.
Retreat. Let's explain what the flip does. No.
All right. LA regionals are happening right now.
Right now, as we're
Right now
recording.
in Los Angeles.
Los
It looks like
Angeles.
from what we've seen is that most of the market is
I'll
on
share my
Dragapult.
screen real quick.
Most of the
Yeah.
tournament
The
is
deck
on Dragapult.
analysis for phase 1. 31.9%, aka 590 decks on Dragapult EX. Now, to be fair, they're not breaking it down any further. You know, in the past, we'd be like, okay, you know,
Dragapult
there's
Blaziken,
Dragapult,
Dragapult
whatever.
Dusknoir, Dragapult Dunsparce.
They're just saying Dragapult EX is this. Also, only 1,800 Masters? That's a little surprising.
Well, it's
Maybe
it might be.
they're probably just capped at this regional
Yeah.
as far as like size, because I was like, I swear they had 2,800 in Houston.
Probably because they could fit it.
Now, what is interesting though, besides the fact that Dragapult is far and away ahead, is Mega Starmie EX, Rockets Mewtwo EX, Raging Bolt EX, Festival Lead, and Alakazam. All basically the same. Anywhere from 6.5 to 5.5%.
Yeah,
meta
I think
share.
I think the Starmie is doing well versus the single prizers, but probably doesn't have the gusto to take down Dragapult completely.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like the other decks kind of can hold their weight, but I don't know. Festival Lead is fantastic. I love the deck. I know how easy it is for Dragapult to overwhelm if they get set up quick. And it's like, sometimes your hand's just not that great with Festival Lead. You get too many stadiums in your hand and like you're on Beat Street at that point.
And then I just thought this post was funny. The fakest thing about the LA mat is that Meowth is on the bench and not stuck in the active.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because we've all been there, you know, where your support Pokemon gets stuck in the active. Does Meowth have a 1 or 2 retreat? I'm looking.
I don't even know. We looked at it earlier, but I don't know.
But, you know, people aren't playing Switch. You got to manually retreat all this stuff. It's fun.
Let me zoom in on Meowth real quick. I can tell you. Da-ba-da. It's got a 1 retreat. So not bad there. And I mean, you know, you're looking at a bunch of other decks that are just in the mix. I would like there to be something else that's just like random, that's a lower number that they don't have displayed. I would like to see something Rogue win. I mean, I understand Rogue is, you know, loose as a term nowadays. But like Crustle's just like, oh, hey, I got my crab claws and you're an EX, you can't touch me. But Dragapult still finds a way. They're like, oh, hey, look, my Dunsparce. Well, not one shot.
Finds a way, just like Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Da, na, 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 na. And it's literally just Dragapult Park. Would you argue? And
Yes.
it's hard because like Dragapult is literally like the best deck. It just does so much damage and has so much pressure. It just, there's so much pressure, and a lot of people, a lot of decks, a lot of situations don't do well under pressure. Under pressure, it's literally one of those things. And then the damage counters raining down on me. Justin doesn't like my singing, everyone.
Well, we can't include the music and the pod, then we get demonetized, whatever.
Yeah, well, I
Taken
can
down.
still sing it though. I mean,
Sing it.
well, I did.
Okay.
That's all I got.
So, all right, Adam. Is there anything else, or is that a show?
I mean, what's your predictions for winning? What do you think's gonna take it? Like, if you had a guess and the variant down to a T, what would you say is gonna take it?
What should win? Dragapult Dusknoir. Now, what will win? I feel like there's going to be something weird and annoying that'll win. Like, I feel like that'll just be like some like Raging Bolt will just go on a hot streak and like get favorable matchups and just somehow pull it out. So I'm gonna go Raging Bolt because why not? What say you?
Okay, so I said what should win. What should win is like there's too much one prizer stuff in the mix for I think Crustle to do, unless it, like, and that's the thing, it's like I think Crustle will be the thing that like sneaks its way all the way up to second or first.
Yeah.
And takes the win just because it's Crustle. Because
Yes.
you'll just get matched with the deck that doesn't have an answer to it. Or I think that's like what is gonna win, but I think what should win is Garchomp. I would really like to see a Garchomp like
Going for our rogue deck here.
Yeah, I really like Garchomp right now. I think it's in a good position. I know it's weak to Festival Lead, which kind of puts it in a bad spot. And then Magnanium and Teal Mask Ogerpon are a thing, so it is a harder matchup. But if it sneaks in, it can do a lot of damage very quick for one energy. So
like, what's special about Garchomp? Why do you like Garchomp?
So Garchomp does some.
I got the card right here.
Okay.
260 for 2 energy. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. Or Corkscrew Dive, 100 damage. You may draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Oh, that's fun.
So you can empty your hand and you can just attack freely. It's very nice. It's very straightforward. The deck is very straightforward. You're playing like 4/3 Roserade. Cheer On to Glory is the ability on Roserade. Attacks used by Cynthia's Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. And that doesn't say that you can only use one. That's like you can have 3. So you could do 190 for 1. All you need is 2 Roserades out, and you one-shot a Dragapult. If you have if you have stuff damage on your bench, Cynthia's Spiritomb is just a 1/of. This attack does 10 damage for each damage counter on all of your benched Cynthia's Pokemon. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness. Why do you say that that's inserted? It's inserted because there is a tool called Cynthia's Power Weight. The Cynthia's Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 70 hit points. So Garchomp sits at 330. Adding 70 is a 400 HP Pokemon.
Monster.
So they hit you for
You're
200.
a monster.
They hit you for 200. You can literally just come back with a Cynthia's Spiritomb and hit for 200. Plus more damage if you've got Roserades. So you can hit harder than they hit you. And then you've also got the Rocky Fighting Energies. As long as it's attached to a Pokemon, provides a fighting energy. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to the fighting Pokemon this card's attached to. So
I conveniently have one right here.
They can't place damage counters on you if you've got them on yourself. So, and like the Gabite's its own like draw engine, so it's like 4/4/3 is the line you'd use, but Champion's Call. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for Cynthia's Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. Literally just as good, if not better than... No, it's just as good as Dracloak. Like, I'd argue
say
that
Phantom Dive. That's Recon Directive.
Recon Directive. Yeah, that lets you look at the top 2. So, I mean, you have a little bit more diversity, but
you know, but it's not an automatic search like
right.
Gabite is.
Yeah, this is just you get it, and you can play things like Premium Power Pro. During this turn, your fighting Pokemons do 30 more damage. So, you know, you're already adding like 90 damage with Cynthia's. Then you're like, oh, let me just do an extra 60 damage because I played 2 premium Gatorades. You know, I just think like the deck is so good right now, and you've got Pokepads, Fighting Gong. Search your deck for
what
fighting
does it
energy
struggle
card
against?
Grass.
Tough with Festival Lead in format.
Yeah, but like Larry's Skill, You play that in there. Discard your hand, search your deck for a Pokemon, a supporter card, and a basic energy card. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you get set up for the turn because you've got a Pokemon, a supporter card, and a basic energy. So you can go get any combination of Pokemon. So you evolve, and then you attach the energy, and you have one card in your hand, and then you attack with Garchomp, and then you draw 5 cards. Because you're not always going to be in a situation where you need to use Draconic Buster. Like, that's not the goal, because that's discard all energy from this Pokemon, and you don't want to do that.
Okay, so I guess your problem is, if we just look at the meta share from today, Festival Lead, grass at 6%. Teal Mask Ogerpon, grass, it's another 6%. And then Team Rocket's Mewtwo has Spidops in it, which is grass.
Yeah, so there's situations that can occur.
Yeah, there's 3 of the top 6 decks that have grass.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. I feel like as long as it can avoid,
but it just requires one to go on a lucky run, have favorable matchups, only run to a couple of grass decks, and you either lose to them or you tie and move on, or they draw dead.
And you're like, you can say to yourself, oh well, like how does that beat Crustle? So again, you get Roserades out and your Dragon Slice from Gabites doing 40, 50, 60, 70. There's ways to multiply the damage and get it up there. So it's like, it's not there, like there's no limit. Like I don't know. It's just a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it. So, but Festival Eve will always hold that space in my heart. If I were to go to a tournament tomorrow, I'd play that. So really, right, I'd like to personally see that win, but I don't know. I feel like it's been around so long.
Festival, lead us out of this podcast.
All right, we're just gonna leave you with one piece of knowledge. These are the 3 most expensive ACE SPECs. Hero's Cape, lightly played, $25.
What? $25 for Hero's Cape?
Yeah, near mint, 25. All right, yeah, so 28. 26, 25. Yeah, so it's consistently $25. The market is $27 on it, but Hero's Cape is currently a $25 ACE SPEC. So if you have that in your stuff and you need to trade for something else, trade for it because you only need one. Unfair Stamp, $15. This one we all saw coming. We all knew this. And then the last but not least is Neo Upper Energy, sitting at a whopping $12.
Oh, wait, did you see Max Rod is at 16?
Max Rod is at 16. Wait a minute.
Oh, sorry, that's a prize pack card. Never mind.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I did a good job looking at those.
I was looking at just them overall.
Yeah, and this is just like within the past month, like all of these have like skyrocketed. So, if you have them in your bulk, if you're at a card show, look for them at a reasonable price. Because I think ACE SPECs are something that like people just throw in bins and they're like, I forget about it. Like I saw several.
I was going to say there was a Collecticon a few months back where they were all listed for $1. I was like, well, I guess I'm picking up like a bunch of these.
See, that's why I just don't even like think. I just grab. If they've got them all for $1 and I'm like, okay, what do you do if I take all of them and they have like 25? They're like, what, $20? I was like, okay. And it's like, then there's a Hero's Cape, then there's a Neo Upper. Like, hey, I need those for my decks, so I'm good. All right, Justin, is that a show?
It is a show.
All right, thank you all so much for sticking with us, listening to us, hanging out. If you want to email us specialconditions@PokemonFester.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. And Justin, if that's a show, that's a show.
All right. Nice.
All right, trainers, remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal. end.